Good afternoon, grade 6. Today we are going to have a lesson.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Samantha. Afternoon, Shadrach. Afternoon, Tavo. Thank you for joining us today. We are having a lesson on science and technology. We are continuing. The last time we were talking about sexual transmitted infections. Do you remember? We explained STIs, STD, AIDS, HIV and AIDS. Do you still remember? Who can tell us what does STI stand for? Who can tell us what STI stands for? I know Samantha was not there last week, but I know I had Shadrach, I had Tabo. Anyone who knows what STI stands for? AIDS for HIV, because we want to talk about AIDS today. Shadrach, are you there? Yes, Shadrach.
Yes. STI.
Oh, yes, Shadrach.
STI stands for sexual transmitted infections.
Yes, sexually transmitted infections. Samantha, your device is active. And mute yourself. And you keep on muting when you're talking.
Okay.
Okay, good, Samantha. Okay, Tabo, can you tell anyone who can tell us what HIV stands for? Want to make a recap for Samantha? Samantha was not there last week. We know that STI stands for sexually transmitted infections. What does HIV stand for? Or AIDS, what does it stand for? Yes, Shadrach?
HIV stands for human immune virus.
Yes, human immune deficiency virus. We say the deficiency is silent. What about AIDS? What does AIDS stand for? Because today we are talking about AIDS. What does AIDS stand for? AIDS stands for acquired immunodeficiency virus. Acquired immunodeficiency virus. You can be asked to explain. Don't worry. When I'm sending your work, I will send some pictures for you, okay, so that you can read. They will have all the notes, okay, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to send everything that we are talking for. So we want to talk about AIDS. AIDS is the name for a sickness caused by a virus that makes the body weak. So there's a difference between someone who has HIV and someone who has AIDS. People who have HIV, they are healthy, they are walking, they are not sick, okay, but they have the HIV virus in their blood. People who have AIDS, they have a disease, they are sick, they are bedridden, they have many diseases attacking them, okay? So when you see someone who has HIV, don't point at them and say, that man has AIDS, okay? A person who has AIDS is sick. AIDS is the sickness. HIV is the virus, okay? So there is a difference between the two. AIDS is the sickness. It's a name for the sickness that is caused by a virus that makes the body weak. The word AIDS is a short form of the real name. So now we said A stands for acquired. Acquired means you get it from somebody. So usually if you have AIDS, you would have gotten it from somebody. So we are going to talk about how we get AIDS, okay? Immune means that the body's defense system. So you acquire something and this thing gets into your body and it starts attacking your defense system. Deficiency means not working properly. So which means that it gets in, you get it from someone, it gets in your bloodstream, and then it starts making things in your body not to work properly. It deficiencies your system, okay? Let's say you used to get flu and flu will be over in a day. Now you have flu for 3 months, flu for 6 months, you have diarrhea for 6 months. Do you understand? Because as it gets in, it deficiencies something inside of you, which we said were the white blood cells. If you attack your soldiers, get in you, make them, cause them to stop working properly. And then syndrome. Syndrome means a collection of different illnesses. So you find that this person will have diarrhea, will have cholera, will have TB, will have pneumonia, flu. Everything will be attacking them because AIDS, it makes all the diseases to come and attack you at the same time. Do you understand? So do you see how painful AIDS is? the person who will be behaving AIDS will be under a lot of pain, under a lot of sicknesses, okay? So AIDS therefore means that the body's immune system has been weakened. So you remember we talked about you having a natural immunity. Your immunity is attacked and it doesn't have any power anymore. That's what AIDS does. The body cannot fight against diseases and the person usually dies, okay? So if the person does not get any treatment, that person can die. Imagine, Shadrach, you have diarrhea today, tomorrow you have cholera, you are trying to hold the diarrhea in, TB has attacked you, you are there, now the flu has changed to pneumonia, do you understand? So at the end of the day, that person cannot survive if there is no treatment given. So AIDS, no matter how bad it is, there is a light to HIV. It has some pills that are being given to them. We are going to talk about them during this lesson. So there are many diseases that a person with AIDS can die from. So what happens is when a person has AIDS, right, they don't die from AIDS, they die from many diseases. That person can die from TB, that person can die from pneumonia, that person can die from, you can die from a headache, from anything, okay, because whatever disease that person has, it will be coming in stronger than it usually is. Any questions from here? Anyone who has something to ask before we proceed to the next? Any questions? Okay, I'll take the silence as, okay, Shadrach, yes, your hand is up. Do you want to ask something? Yes, Shadrach.
Is there going to be a cure of HIV and AIDS?
Sorry, Shadrach, can you repeat your sentence?
Is there going to be a cure of HIV and AIDS?
We are hoping that there is going to be a cure for HIV and AIDS. But
I said, is there going to be a cure of HIV and AIDS?
Okay, I heard your question, Shadrach. Up to now, Shadrach, there is no cure for HIV and AIDS, okay? There is still no cure for HIV and AIDS. The only thing that the United Nations and the WHO, which is the WHO, the World Health Organization, have managed to do in HIV and AIDS is to have pills. Okay, there are some pills that AIDS people who are HIV positive are given. And remember, people, for a person to be able to survive, they have to test early, because those pills, they work in a very, what can I say, in a very strong way. Okay, if this person's body is now too weak, okay, that person's body will be too weak to drink those pills. Do you understand? But those pills, the good thing that I can tell you is that they are really working, okay? They are called antiretroviral tablets. They don't cure the AIDS. What they do is they just suppress it, okay? Remember that we say that the AIDS will come and attack your CD4 cells, right? So the tablets, what they do, they try to what? They suppress the AIDS so that the HIV and AIDS doesn't increase. What the HIV and AIDS does when it comes into someone's body, it will be one virus, right? And then after a week, it can multiply to 2,000. After a day, it can multiply to 200,000. So as it multiplies, it will be killing the white blood cells, right? So the ARVs, they suppress the HIV. If it comes in as one HIV, it will be suppressed. It won't multiply, right? So if it is not multiplying, the white blood cells will be given power to be able to grow stronger than it. Do you understand? But those tablets, they don't cure it. That person still remains with HIV and AIDS, okay? But if that person drinks those ARV tablets correctly and consistently, okay, there is a higher chance of him or her not contracting the virus to someone else, okay? If you take it, they have times in which they take the tablets. If they take them every day, consistently at that time, they can reduce what we call the viral load, okay? And if the viral load is high, that HIV and AIDS can be so undetectable to an extent that even if that person sleeps with a person who doesn't have HIV and AIDS, right, they cannot contract it, they cannot transmit it to someone else. So that is the only closest thing that the tablets can do, right? They are suppressing it in a way that if I have it, right, it's only going to be with me. I cannot give it to someone else as long as if I'm taking the tablets well. correctly and consistent. Have I answered you, Shadrach?
Yes, teacher. And one more question.
Yes.
How many years has AIDS been in the world?
In the world.
Yes.
Okay, it has been said that AIDS has been there from the 1990s. It has been there from way back. But I think during that time, people did not know that it was AIDS, okay? People used to just die. Maybe you just find someone, they just die from a lot of diseases, but they didn't know that it was AIDS, okay? It has been there for a long time, okay? It has been there for a long time. 1990s, it was there. AIDS is dated way back to that time. But during that time, okay, it was like it was a disease that people were scared of talking about, you understand? So people used to think that it's not there, but it has been there from a long time. Yes, I can see. Shadrach, if I answered you?
Yes.
Yes. Samantha, can you unmute yourself and then you talk so that I can hear you? Unmute yourself, then you talk. Then you yes, Samantha, you have a penny.
I can't hear you.
You cannot hear me.
Yes.
What about now?
Still same.
Okay. What about now?
Still say a bit. I can
Unmute
report.
yourself. Let's see. Unmute yourself. Okay. How can you hear me?
No. No.
Unmute yourself, Samantha. Log out and log in. Let's see. Log out, then you log in again. Then let's
Okay.
you log out and log back in just quickly. Okay, so that you don't miss much. Okay. Shadrach, you can hear me?
Yes.
Tabo, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Tabo, you are very quiet today. Are you scared of AIDS? Tabo, today you are quiet. Or maybe you are now scared. Because when you talk about things with AIDS, people get so scared. Okay. There is no need for you to be scared because we are going to talk about ways of preventing yourself from getting AIDS. Okay. You have to know, how do I prevent myself from getting this AIDS? Okay. So firstly, we want to talk about the ways in which AIDS can be spread. Now you can start fearing. Then you know, AIDS, I can get AIDS if I do this and this and this and this, so that you can stop and so that you don't do that. Okay. Yes. So we say we now want to look at ways in which AIDS can be spread. Anyone who knows how we can get AIDS? Anyone who knows? Before I yes, Tabo. Yes, Tabo, you are back. Yes, Tabo.
I'm not drinking your pills.
Sorry.
Not drinking your pills.
Yes, if the person is not drinking the pills, they can spread AIDS from one person to another. Good, Tabo. That's a very smart answer. How else? How can AIDS be spread? I have pictures that I'm going to show you. They show the ways in which AIDS can be spread. Samantha is joining us now. Yes, Samantha?
Yeah, it's now okay.
You can hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Now you can, yeah, you can mute yourself now. It's now better if you can hear me. Okay. All right. I was saying that these are the ways in which AIDS can be spread. Can you see my pictures there? Can you see?
Yes.
Here we have a boy and a girl in bed. This is how AIDS can be spread. If you sleep with an infected person, you can get AIDS. Can you see there? This picture? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you see it, Tabo? Shadrach? Samantha, you can see it? Good. Another way in which AIDS can be spread
Yes.
is from a mother to a child. Can you see it? Yes. So if Mrs. Mlotshwa has HIV and AIDS, you can spread HIV and AIDS to the unborn baby. Okay. Okay. Samantha, can you unmute yourself? Let me mute Samantha. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. All right.
Yes.
Let me mute Samantha. All right. Samantha, if you can hear me, just use a thumbs up. Good, good, Samantha. Okay, we're saying that a mother can transmit AIDS to a child, okay? It's called mother-to-child transmission. It's also the reason why you find some young children, you find a baby having AIDS, then you ask, did the baby sleep with someone? No. This is because the baby got the disease from the mother. Sorry, the virus from the mother. We should not use disease because the disease is AIDS, okay? And then we have drug addicts. Can you see that man by the corner there? He's a drug addict. Can you see him there? He's using drugs. So
Yes.
drug addicts, they use syringes, okay? Yes, let's say I'm a drug addict and then Shadrach is my friend and Samantha is my friend. So we are using drugs. I inject the drugs in me, then I inject Samantha, I inject Shadrach. That is very, very dangerous. We should never share syringes with anybody. But people who use drugs, they are not in a normal state of mind, okay? So they can just do anything at any time. That's why we say don't do drugs, because drugs give you they can endanger your state of well-being. You cannot think properly. You just do things that you don't know at any time. So you might not even see that your friend is using one syringe, and that syringe can be used with 16, 50 people, 100 people. And at this time of AIDS, you're not allowed to use a syringe that is not new. Even when you go to the hospital, the nurses, they usually get a new syringe. And after they are done with it, what do they normally do to the syringe? I know you have seen them when you are sick, they inject you. What do they do to it after they're done? Yes, Tabo?
They throw it away.
They throw it away. They have a bin there right next to the bed where they are. That is because all hospitals have been encouraged to do that, okay, because of the pandemic of AIDS, okay? HIV and AIDS is not something to laugh about. You can get it just like that, okay, just by a small thing. And then we have this, can you see the nyanga there, the traditional healer? Can you see? Yes. What do people normally go to do with the traditional healers? When you go to traditional healers, in Ndebele we say baya litaba, okay? They get razor blades and then they start cutting you. They cut you here and there, cut you here and there, trying to get, saying that they want to do something to you as they are healing you. So the problem is, sometimes the traditional healers, they don't buy a lot of razors, new razors. The same razor that is going to cover Mrs. Mlotshwa will cover Samantha and cover Shadrach and Tabo. Okay, and Mrs. Mlotshwa might be HIV positive. The Nyangas don't test for HIV. Okay, the traditional healers, they don't test for HIV. People just come in, they just cover them. They don't care whether they're HIV positive or not. And you also go there and you're also, they tell you, we have to do this for you. Okay, you cannot refuse, okay, because you're already there. Do you understand? So when we talk about the sharing of the razor blades, okay, make sure that razor blades are also, there is a 6% chance of getting HIV and AIDS through razor blades, although it's not the highest, okay, but still, it is a risk factor. You cannot make that mistake, okay, because it is a risk factor. You cannot just share blades, okay. Yes. So these are the ways in which AIDS can be spread. Sleeping with an infected person, okay. If you sleep with an infected person, you can get HIV and AIDS. If you are using syringes, drug addicts, they use that. They use many syringes together. A mother to an unborn child. That's why mothers are encouraged. Whenever mothers are pregnant, they are tested for HIV. And it is not, you are not asked whether you want to test or not. If you become a mother, you are tested. That is according to the law of Zimbabwe. All mothers get tested for HIV and AIDS, okay? So when they go and they are registering for the baby's birth, they are tested for HIV and AIDS. They are tested for STIs. They are tested for everything. Okay, so that is according to the Constitution of Zimbabwe. People are tested, especially women. Okay, so now we want to talk about ways in which AIDS is not spread. Okay, ways in which AIDS is not spread. Children playing. If I play with Samantha, I play. Even if Samantha plays with me, I have AIDS. It doesn't matter. You don't get AIDS, okay? Because HIV and AIDS stays in the blood. As long as if I don't give my blood to Samantha, As long as if we are just playing, there's no problem. You can play with a friend who has HIV and AIDS. Also, people eating together. We can eat around the table with people with HIV and AIDS, okay? We can eat with them. I have heard that some people with HIV and AIDS, they have their own spoons, they have their own cups at home, they have their own everything, okay? The moment you do that, you are stigmatizing them, okay? We should not stigmatize them. Just because your cousin, brother who has AIDS is drank with your cup, when they go, maybe they come to visit you, and then when he has left, you get the cup and you throw it in the bin. Let's not do that, okay? Yes, because the moment you do that, you are stigmatizing them. Because eating with them is not a problem, okay? We can eat with them. We can even share the same toilet with people with AIDS, HIV and AIDS. We can share the toilet with them, okay? If they are coming, you have your own end suit there. I know people have their own end suits in the bedroom. He says, can I please use your bathroom? Say, Nicho. Go outside, there's the black toilet outside. You can go and use that one. Because you are scared that if he sits on your toilet there, he's going to leave the HIV on the toilet. No, okay. We can share the toilet with them. Let them not use the bushes while you have a toilet at home, okay? Share with them. And also, we can care for an AIDS patient. Remember, when we talk about AIDS, we talk about infection and affection, okay? Infection is when I am the one who has AIDS. Affection is when you are my child and you are affected by me who has AIDS. Do you understand? So even if you don't have AIDS, but your grandmother, your mother, your sister, your brother, your cousin can have AIDS. So you can be affected. So let us care for them. Today it is me who has AIDS. Tomorrow it can be you. You will need that care. So let us care for them, because with HIV and AIDS, you can get it unknowingly, and tomorrow it can be you. Okay, you will need someone to cook for you. You need someone to give you food. And remember that you were not caring for that brother or that sister who is going to care for you. So let us care for them. Can you see here the picture? He is lying on the bed and they are caring for him. They are bringing him food. We bring food for them from home, okay? Because sometimes food from the hospital, you can bring something for them, okay? If they permit, bring something for them, care for them. If they say let them stay at home, care for them, okay? There are some people who say that just because your uncle is sick, he came from South Africa, he has AIDS, you are not going to step in that room because you are going to be scared that maybe if I touch him, or maybe if I save him food, this is going to happen. No, let us care for them. You will not get AIDS by caring, by sharing, by loving them, playing with them, because we cannot tell whether someone has AIDS or not with our eyes. We can only know after that person is tested and has given you the results. Okay, so just don't stigmatize people. Let us care for them. Let us be there for them. Let us share things with them, because they can be our sisters, our brothers, and they can be our mothers and fathers as well. So just because your mother is AIDS, you won't hug them anymore. You will have to hug them because they are your mother. Okay, it is your parent. Okay. I know that when we talk about AIDS, people usually they start feeling so sad. Please don't be sad, okay? Don't be sad. It's just a pandemic. We need to know about it, okay? We need to know about it, okay? So we want to talk about, let us just go through the signs of AIDS. What are the signs of AIDS? But these signs, remember, if I tell you and then you see someone like that, then you say that person is AIDS. Remember, we can only know that someone is AIDS after they have tested. The first sign, we have skin diseases. They might have some skin diseases. Skin diseases. Tabo, you want your hand was up. Did you want to say something?
Yeah.
Yes, Tabo, you can say it. What did you want to say?
I was going to say that they will be showing red marks and the signs of itchiness in the skin.
Signs of itchiness.
And red
Okay, yes,
skin.
thank you, Tabo. They also have swellings in the armpits. Swellings in the armpits. Do you see your armpits? They start swelling. Swellings in the armpits and at the back of the neck. At the back of the neck, you have like a hinge at the back of the neck. It's a swelling at the back of the neck. That's also another symptom of AIDS. But I didn't say when you see someone who has a swelling at the back, then you start pointing at them, then you say they have AIDS, okay? Remember, we said we can only know after a test for HIV and AIDS has been done, and that is a blood test. Even continuous diarrhea lasting more than a month, continuous diarrhea that can last for more than a month. I know everyone has had diarrhea somewhere here and there, but if you drink your sugar and salt solution, it subsides, okay? But with patients who have AIDS, this diarrhea can last and last and last for a month. Okay, so if you have diarrhea for a month, you lose a lot of fluids, and this can cause them to be dehydrated, and it can, at the end, cause death. Okay, and we have serious loss of weight. People can have serious loss of weight. All right, so now I want you to tell me, what did you learn today on in our topic of AIDS? We talked about AIDS. Tell me something that you managed to learn today. Yes, Tabo?
AIDS is very dangerous. It's a very dangerous disease, and you mustn't stop drinking your pills.
Thank you. Good, Tabo. Thank you. I know everyone who is listening. Tabo is saying it's a very dangerous disease. If you are HIV positive, please drink your pills. Thank you for that, Tabo. Anyone else, what did you learn today on our topic on AIDS? Yes, Samantha, please unmute yourself, Samantha, when you're talking. Then you mute yourself back. Yes, Samantha?
Don't share something with a person that has HIV/AIDS.
Don't share what? What is it that you're not supposed to share? There's something that you are supposed to share, then there's something that you're not supposed to share. What is it that you're not supposed to share? Okay, Samantha, and let me mute you. Yes, Shadrach, you want to respond, please assist us. What is it that you're not supposed to share?
You should not share razor blades.
Yes, we should not share razor blades. And what else? I said those ones for the drug addicts.
You should not share syringes.
Yes, you should not share syringes and razor blades. I said even when you go to the hospital, they will never inject your young brother and say, since it's Kayla, let's just inject you, Shadrach, as well, so that you can share, so that you can save the syringes. It has never happened. We don't share syringes, okay? Because we don't know your HIV status, so we never share syringes. What else did you learn about? Thank you, Samantha, for that contribution. Shadrach, what did you learn about today? Yes, Shadrach?
Carefully.
Sorry?
That you should, even when they are infected, you should care for the ones infected with HIV or AIDS.
All right, yes. We are supposed to care for them, okay? We are supposed to care for them. Yes, we care. So remember that HIV and AIDS, HIV is the virus that causes AIDS. AIDS is the disease, okay? You can protect yourself from HIV and AIDS by keeping yourself safe, not sleeping with people with HIV and AIDS. Don't share syringes and needles because HIV lives in the blood. So if you share something that can have blood with someone, you can get infected. And let's remember not to stigmatize people with HIV and AIDS. Let us remember to love them, to care for them, to be there for them because they need us for them to rise up and have strength. If we leave them, they are going to die. Okay, because people with HIV and AIDS, they are our relatives. Okay, they are people that we love, people that are there for us, people that we care about all the time. So let us remember that we should care for them. Okay, because with HIV and AIDS, everyone is affected. Okay, we are all affected. Even if you are not infected, you are affected one way or another. Okay, so let us remember to love people who have HIV and AIDS and care for them. Okay, just remember not to share syringes and razor blades because those can have blood on them. Okay, let me give you a chance to say goodbye to one another. Shadrach, yes, I saw your work. Thank you. let's just say goodbye to one another before we end our meeting and our lesson for today. So bye, guys. I'm going to send work on our topic. Okay. Bye, Tabo. Bye, Samantha. Bye. Bye, Jacqueline. Have a nice day. Okay. Have a nice weekend. See you again on Monday. Bye.